Hi everyone, my name is Giz and I'm here to show you how to solve for the long division. Now, majority of the students, they are very scared while solving for long division. But don't worry, in my video, I will show you the simpler way on how you can do that. Long division is simple, it's not hard, if only you follow the procedure. So now let's start. If you're talking about the long division, what is the difference between the long division and the normal division? Now, there is just a slight difference. The long division, when you're trying for long division, you consider a complex number. Maybe a number like a bigger number, like a trillion of number or a billions of numbers. And then dividing one digit number or two digit number. That's when you can use the long division. It will help you. But if you are considering the normal division is just the normal dividing, like 2 divided by 4 or 5 divided by 10. So all those numbers you are seeing are just two-digit numbers, are just a smaller number that is dividing each other. That is the difference between the long division and just the normal division. The long division is talking about the complex number. They are giving you a complex number to divide with just one-digit number, or if possible, two-digit number. While the normal division is just like giving you just one digit number to divide the same one digit number, and then you get your answer. So that's it. That's just the difference. So while solving for the long division, you need to follow the particular step, the half step in solving for the long division. So you follow that step and then you get your answer with ease. It's very simple. I'll show you how. Now, let me show you how to do that. Now you can see this. This is the sign for long division. While you are solving for long division, you need to consider the sign. So now, this sign you are seeing like this, that looks like a square root, but it's not a square root, is the sign for what? For long division. While the outside number here, the number that is outside here, if you are dividing, is known as what? Our divisor. And then the number that is inside here is known as our divide end. And then the number that is on top of the division sign is known as the quotient, or you can call it what? The result. So I'll be giving you a few of the examples so that you will know what I'm talking about. First of all, I'll start from the simpler example. That means simpler to the complex. Now, assuming we are having this. This is a kind of simpler example. Assuming we are having this, now they said we should solve this using the long division. Now, you notice that some persons in the normal division, you cannot be able to solve this. But if you are using this long division now, I will show you how to solve this with ease. So assuming you are giving 210 divided by what? By 3. What are you going to do? Now you apply this division sign. And then take the smallest number as your divisor. And take the bigger number here, the complex number, as your divide end. So we'll be taking this 3 as our divisor. So it will be outside here. And then we'll take this 210 as our divide end. That means any complicated number they are giving you, take it as your divide end. So it will be inside the division sign. Now, the next thing you need to know is this. If you are dividing, now you divide using one digit number here. But if this divisor is greater than this, that means you cannot be able to divide. You take 2-digit number, which is 21, to divide. But if they are the same, like now the numbers here are the same, you can divide, or the divide end is greater than the divisor, you can still divide. So now we notice that our divisor here is greater than this, our divide end here, which is 2. 3 is greater than 2 here, so we cannot be able to divide. What are we going to do? We take 2-digit number to make what? 21. So we divide this 3 with 21. Now I will show you how to divide. Now let's count this 3 up to 21, then we'll stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So how many things is giving us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's giving us 7. So write our 7 up here, which is our result or our quotient. Now this quotient still means division sign, so don't be confused because of the big grammar. Quotient result still means division sign. So if you are dividing, any answer you are getting, you put it up at the top. So now, We did 3 divided by 21 here, is giving us just 7. Then now, let's continue. The next step here, we times. After dividing, we times and we minus. So the next step here, which is what? We times. 7 times this 3 will give us what? The same 21. So we put a 21 here. And then the next step here is what? We minus. Then 21 minus 21 will give us what? Just 0. And then the other 0 now is coming down. If the 0 comes down, that means it's just 0. Now, if 3 dividing 0, or 3 dividing 0 is giving us the same 0, or 0 times 3 is still giving us the same 0, so I'll add 0 here. 3 divided by 0 is giving us 0, and then 0 times 3 is still giving us what? 0. So our answer here is what? Is 70. So 70 here is our answer. Now let's take the second question. Now, look at this question very well. They are giving us 999 divided by 9. Now, you see the same process. First of all, we divide. Secondly, we times. Thirdly, we what? We minus. So use the same process while solving for long division and you get your answer. So I'll just bring down my division sign. And then I told you that the smallest number is always what? Our divisor. So the smallest number here is what? Is just 9. Bring it outside here. And then the complicated number, the complex number is known as what? Our divide end. You bring it inside. It's inside the division sign. 999. And then we'll start to solve. Now, if we are solving this now, I told you that if this divisor is greater than this one here, we notice that we cannot be able to divide. We'll take 2-digit number. But since they are the same number here, 9 can divide 9 and it will give us what? Just 1. So since they are the same, we can divide. So 9 divided by 9 will give us what? Just 1. We'll put 1 up here. And then 1, this one, now the next step is times. 1 times 9 now will give us what? Will give us 9, we'll put it down here. And then we'll minus, which is the next step. We'll minus. So 9 minus 9 is giving us what? 0. And then if we're having 0 here, that means this one is off. Then let's bring down the next number there, which is 9. Now, the 0 and 9 is still giving us 9. 0, 9, and 9 is still the same thing as 9. So now, 9 divided by this 9 also will give us what? The same 1. And then 1 times 9 will give us what? Will give us 9 again. The next part is what? Will minus. And then 9 minus 9 will give us what? 0. So, let's bring down the next 9. So 0 and 9 is still 9. And then we divide again. Continue. 9 divided by 9 will give us what? Just 1. And then 1 times 9 will give us what? Just 9. And then 9 minus 9 will give us what? Just 0. So we don't have any other number here to bring down. So this is our answer. So 999 divided by 9 will give us what? 111. So now let's take more complex number. Now, if we have something like this is example 3. We'll have 12,008 divided by 8. If we are having 12,008 divided by 8, we notice that this number here is very complex, like it's very big. So how can we do it? It's still simple, it's very simple. So just follow the step and then you get it. Now, we put our division sign. And then, like I said, the divisor there is the lowest number, which is the smaller number there, which is 8. Put 8. And our divide end is always the what? The complex number there. So which is what? 12,008. You put your 12,008. And then you continue to divide. Now, the divisor here is greater than this divide end, which is 1 here. So 8 cannot divide 1 because I told you that when the divisor is greater than this divide end, you cannot be able to divide. You take 2-digit number. So we take 12. So that 8 can divide the 12. Now, 8 divided by 12 will give us what? Now, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we are having just 1, remainder 4. If we are having 1, remainder 4, this one you are seeing here, put it up, leave the remainder. Put the one you are seeing, leave the remainder. And then 1 times 8, the next part is what? Is times. Divide, times, and minus. 1 times 8 will give us what? Will give us 8. We put it down here. And you minus it with the 12. 12 minus 8 will give us what? Will give us 4. And then we notice that 8 cannot just divide 4 here because 8 here is greater than 4. So we want this divide end to be greater than this divisor. So now bring down our 0 to make what? 40. Now 8 divided by 40. Now let's count 8 up to 40. This 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we're having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 divided by 40 is giving us what? Just 5. So we put our 5 up here. And then the next part is what? We'll times. 5 times 8 will give us what? The same 40. So we'll put 40 here. And then the next one is what? We'll minus. 40 minus 40 will give us what? Will give us 0. So all this now is just giving us 0. And then this other 0 is coming down. So let this other 0 come down. Now, I told you that any number you are using to divide with 0 is still giving you 0. Or if you are using 0 to times any number, it's still giving you what? Still the same 0. So let's divide out. 8 divided by 0 will give us what? It's still 0. And they'll put 0 here. And then 0 times 8 is still giving us what? It's still giving us 0. So no need of putting the 0 here again, because it will still be giving us 0, 0. And then let's bring down this 8 down. Now, let's continue to divide. 8 divided by 8 will give us what? Will give us 1. So we'll put 1 here. And then 1 times 8 will give us what? Will give us 8. We'll bring down our 8 and then we'll minus it. The next part is minus. 8 minus 8 will give us what? Will give us just 0. So there is no other number for us to bring down. I get me? And then we'll divide the times and we'll minus. So we'll just leave our answer like this. Our answer is 1501. So this is our answer. So let's take the last example. So assuming we are given 70,100 naira divided by 10, how are we going to do it? Now, still follow the same process by using what? The division sign. And then the smaller number here is what? Is the 10. Use it as your divisor, so it will be outside here. And then the complex number there, which is 70,100, is what? Is our divide end. You use it inside, put it inside the division sign. And then we divide. Now, we are using 10 divided by this one here, the first digit number. But since the divisor is greater than the divide end, we cannot be able to divide. So what are we going to do? We take 2-digit number from here, which is what? Which is 17. So it will now be 10 divided by what? Divided by 17. So let's do it. Let's count 10 into 17. We'll get 1 remainder 7. But let me do it for those who don't know how to divide. So now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We are having 1 remainder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 remainder 7. Now, if we are having 1 remainder 7, sorry, we'll put what? We'll put our 1 and then we'll keep the 7 one side. Put your 1 and then drop your 7 aside. And now, let's continue. After division, we multiply and then we subtract. So 1 times 10 now will give us what? Will give us 10. So we'll put 10 under it, under the 17. And we'll minus 17 from the 10. Now, 17 minus 10 will give us what? Will give us 7. Bring your 7 down here. Now, since the divisor is still greater than the divide end, we cannot divide. So let's bring down other numbers down. So now, we bring down this 1 down to add to this 7 to make what? 71. So now, 10 divided by 71. Let's do it. Now, because of time, let me just do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 1. So this is 71. If you count it, how many is giving us? How many 10 is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're having 7 remainder 1. So that's 7 we're having. Put 7 up here. And then the next part is what? We'll multiply. 7 times 10 will give us what? Will just give us 70. And then the next step here will minus. That means subtract. 71 minus 70 will give us what? Just 1. Which is still the remainder. So we are getting just 1. And then because of this 10 is still greater than 1 here, So we cannot be able to divide. So let's still bring down 0 here. To add to this, to make what? To make 10. So 10 divided by 10 will give us what? Just 1. Bring your 1 here. And then 1 times 10 will give us what? Will give us 10. You bring your 10 under this 10 and you minus it. 10 minus 10 will give us what? Just 0. And then the next number here is 0. So you just bring down your 0. Now, like I said, if you are using 0 to divide, anything you are dividing with 0 will still give you 0. If you are timesing a number with also 0, we still give you what? 0. So 10 divided by 0 is giving us what? 0. We'll bring down our 0 here. 0 times 10 will still give us what? The same 0. So no need of putting 0. It will just be 0 and then 0, 0, 0. So that's our answer. So there is no other number here for us to bring down. So this is our answer. So our answer is equal to 1710. So we are having 1710.